Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's gonna be a great day. Today we're gonna be heading east. Well, my palate's gonna be heading east, but I'm physically gonna be driving west. Where do you say? I say Persia, or modern day Iran. Now, if you've never had Persian food or have been wondering what Persian food is all about, then you definitely wanna watch this video all the way to the end. I've scouted around town for one of the best Persian restaurants that serves up authentic Persian food, and it has led me to a restaurant called Taste of Tehran. So I'm really excited to try this restaurant because it's the first time on this channel that we're having Persian food. Before we go inside to check out this restaurant, give me a like, give me a subscribe to help support the channel. You guys ready for some Persian food? Let's get our grill on. Guys, I'm inside Taste of Tehran, and with me is top chef Saghar Fanisalek. Oh yes! And she's actually with us. I'm gonna be having her creation, and first of all, the food here looks so amazing. Before I start this gigantic feast, I just want to get to know you a little bit better. Why did you do this? I know you were an immigrant from Iran. Tell me a little bit about your journey from Iran all the way to here and now creating this beautiful restaurant that we can all enjoy.
Well, thank you so much for having us. So Taste of Tehran basically is created like a long time ago since I moved to the United States. I created it in my mind, but to get to that, to open the restaurant, it took at least like 11 years. The passion for food, it's been developed like a long time ago since when I was a child with my dad. My dad was the master chef at my home, at my place. And he was making a lot of different food, makes everybody happy. Yeah, food brings everybody together. That was the best reason to make people happy. That came to my mind. Absolutely. What can I do to make people happy? So the food. When I make food, the only things makes me happy. The only things forget about everything. It's just making a beautiful, colorful food. And you know what? We're gonna be enjoying all her creation on this episode. So be sure to watch the next segment. I can't wait any longer. I want to start off with their kebab. The first thing I want to show you is this ground sirloin beef right here. Wow, look at this right here. You guys saw the making of this in the back, and they were just grilling this like crazy. All right, let's taste the fruits of their labor. Here we go. Holy moly. Now, ground sirloin beef has so much flavor. It's almost like, it's so soft. Wow! She is starting off strong with this ground beef, baby. Oh my god. This is the second dish I want to show you guys. And it's her filet mignon. Filet mignon, guys. One of the best cuts. I can taste the open fire of this dish. The outside is slightly charred. It's a little bit leaner than the ground beef, but it's very, very tasty. I just love how you could taste the grill. Before I dive into the third protein on this Tehran special, I do want to just pick up some rice. Yes. Now this is basmati rice. There's some saffron rice on the top. Now, before I even finished talking, I already took a bite because I was so eager to try this. And it's super fragrant. Just look at the color on that. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna take a piece of this grilled tomato and give it a try. Look how big it is. And I love that char. Oh my god. You saw how juicy that was? And it goes perfectly with some protein, because if the protein ever gets too dry for you, what I would say is take a bite of this and then follow it by this basmati rice. Let's try the last protein on this Tehran special. Here we go. This is their grilled chicken.
This is white meat. Maybe like chicken breast? Yeah, I think it's probably chicken breast. It complements the rice so well. Perhaps the most famous soup that you will have maybe in Persian cuisine is ash reshta. Essentially, it's a bunch of noodles with some beans, and the color is green. And there seems to be some lentils, there's some beans, there's some noodles. I'm curious to see what vegetable is used in here. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section. Great spices. Definitely taste those hearty beans. And that noodle is so soft. Look at this. It's almost like a spinach soup. That almost goes down too easily. I would eat this just by itself and be 100% satisfied. And this really tastes like home. The next dish I want to show you is probably one of the prettiest dish I've ever seen in Persian food. This one is called adas polo. Take a look at what I'm about to show you guys. This is a rice dish with the use of lentil, there's raisins, and oh, I found a date right here. This is a date, and there's some onions here with some saffron and basmati rice. This looks like a beauty. Oh my goodness. First thing that comes to my mind is the sweetness of those raisins. It works so well with rice. I don't know why, like, not many more cuisines are trying that combination. It works really, really well. Now, I did not get a piece of dates, and I got a piece of dates right here. I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna show you what this dates look like and how it tastes. Here we go. Sweet dates. Oh my gosh. If you are health conscious and you don't want to eat a lot of carbs, it's okay. Saghar has an answer for you.
I come up with the lentil quinoa salad.
Lentil quinoa salad?
I use the quinoa instead of rice.
Yeah.
And I chop some salad, cucumber, tomato.
Yeah.
And I call it Persian pico de gallo.
No, you call it Saghar special.
That's right.
All that quinoa, all that greens, the chopped cucumber, cilantro, onion, red onions right there, and raisins and quinoa. And I think there are dates. Oh, here's a date. Let's give the Saghar special a try. Okay, I taste similarities and I also taste differences. The similarity comes when I take a bite into the raisins and into the dates. And maybe the quinoa gives me a little bit of a reminder of that saffron rice. Now, let me tell you the biggest difference. The biggest difference comes from the top right here, where she puts a lot of tomato, cilantro, cucumber, tomato. If you take a bite and you included that part into your bite, instantly I could see why she says this is the Persian pico de gallo. Half of mine is thinking Mexican food, and then the other half is thinking Persian food. You guys should definitely get this if you guys are health conscious. I think this is called the Gimmick, which basically is a split pea soup. There's some peas in there. I think this is probably beef, and on the very top there's some potato chips. Next to this dish is some crispy rice, and I think you're supposed to break off a couple pieces here and then supplement it with this, but let's do it one step at a time. Let me just try this first, the Gimmick by itself, and then I will include some of this crispy rice. I'm generally not a big fan of split pea soup. This one is like a tomato based soup. It tastes hearty, and I love the final touch of this potato chips on top. Saghar did say, let's use some of this crispy rice and chase it. You guys want me to bite into this? Let's do it, here we go. This is the best part of the rice. The bottom, when it's been cooked for so long that it's so crispy. Man, everyone who's ever cooked rice needs to try this. It is hard, so be sure to chew it well. But let me just show you this again. The biting of this crispy rice. Oh. It's so fragrant. I mean, I don't know what Saghar is using at the bottom of this of her pan when she's cooking rice, but that tastes so flavorful. It's not plain whatsoever. You do taste a little bit of that char, and you taste something very buttery at the same time. And then I'm going to follow this up with more of the split pea soup. That is the epic combo that you guys must try. What a fantastic feast that we've had today. I mean, I'm blown away by the quality and the presentation of the food here. And in your creation, Saghar, I mean, you're doing some awesome, top-notch like food. I mean, this has got to be one of the best that I've ever had. I've had Persian food before, but not on the channel. So this is the first, and I'm so glad that I brought you guys what I personally think is one of the best, if not the best, Persian food here in LA. Saghar, definitely want to thank you so much for making this available to the public. Like, you can taste the love in every single one of your dishes.
I make my food with the love and passion.
And I can see that, right?
This business is a more pleasure. It's all about love to the people, to the customer.
That's right.
The food that we're making, it's absolutely made with the love.
Yeah, you can taste it, and you can see all the love that goes behind, all the sweat and tears, all the labor that goes behind making these dishes, and it shows in the quality when you take that first bite. I mean, you guys saw my reaction when I took that first bite of meat. I want to thank Saghar for creating this place. I want to thank all the staff for being very accommodative. Definitely come here to look for Saghar, right? Taste of Tehran here in Westwood area. Any last words for the viewers?
We all here for you guys. Come and try my food.
Yes, they are still open during the pandemic, so don't be afraid. Everybody is wearing masks, so don't be shy. Stop on in, look for Saghar. She's gonna take care of you.
Thank you.
If you guys if you guys enjoy watching this video, definitely give me a big thumbs up. Smash that like button. Give me a subscribe and hit that Liberty bell if you haven't already, so you always get notified when I post videos like this. That's gonna do it for today on Persian food. We're gonna see you at the next meal.